Yeah, no. Robin joined the pate.
Best
So now we
girl
have to
back
go.
in town.
Yep. Now we have to meet with Iceberg. Now, game. Please tell me. Dang it! It says I was asking to see if I could use the fast travel, but happily the ship we're looking for is here. The ship not the ship, the sea train we're looking for is known as Rocket Man, which is the sea train that I showed earlier. And happily, this particular area actually has an elevator that enables you to just go right to the entrance. I'm glad that there are plenty of. I remember plenty of games back in the day where they didn't even give you that option, where you would have to go back all the way through the dungeon again in order to leave. Or they do the other thing where it's just like they just warp you out in a cutscene. The warping out in the cutscene makes more sense, in my opinion. But there are things in this particular game that are like side quests and stuff in this game, where you're saying like you have to defeat this enemy, you have to defeat 20 enemies in a particular area, etc., etc. I also want to. I think there are also side quests and stuff that might be available, but I don't know if they're available yet because of the massive tsunami that's about to hit the island. Yeah, they're talking about this thing called Aqua Laguna, which is a yearly tsunami that hits the island.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, and because of this, every year the sea level in the area rises. So they're trying to find a way to make the island float. Speaking of which, since I'm going to be heading up to the upper area here anyway, I'm going to see if I can get the items for it. Get the stuff that I can find here. Oh, by the way,
Notice what Kit. I just noticed what Kit said in chat.
But yeah, you're seeing the negative, like the entire screen turning negative for a second there. That's Luffy's observation. That's Luffy's observation hockey. Because there is a whole other battle mechanic in this game, in the show as well, known as hockey, which is basically willpower.
Hockey?
Yes.
Like it's just called hockey?
Yes.
Oh.
It's just bounced back and forth between one perspective to another.
Yeah, hockey is basically just like a character's willpower that. Kit. It is effectively an item finding ability, but also there are certain enemies that you fight can actually gain extra experience points.
Yeah. I think each character has their own things that they can find. Like, someone has the ability to find these special enemies that are more difficult and give more experience. Someone has the ability to find items to cook with, and someone has the ability to find money.
Yeah, Nami has the ability to find money. Happily, you don't have to turn the screen negative for that. Nami has the ability to find money. Sanji has the ability to find ingredients.
I see.
Oh yeah, yeah. That is the funny thing about Iceberg. The very moment CP9 shows up, Iceberg becomes 100% serious. Completely different from when you see him in the beginning, where he goes, "Ah, I found this little mouse in the. I found this little mouse, and I'm taking care of him. Khalifa, please just remove everything on my schedule today."
Not gonna lie, I was expecting him to have a lot more green in his palette.
そして今はアクアラグナが迫ってまあ船だと出せん
頼むよおっさんフランキーも一緒にさらわれたんだ
確かになかつてアイスバーグとフランキーは共に造船
Yep, it's time for a little bit of flashback.
当時自らをカティフラムと名乗っていたフランキーは大事故によって数年姿を
Yeah, this is Liam getting information about Iceberg.
涙したアイスバーグは師匠のトムから託された古代兵器プルトンの設計図を彼に渡すそして世界の命運を握る恐ろしい兵器の復活を防ぐため図面とともに町から出るように頼むだがフランキーは設計図を手放したアイスバーグが政府に狙われる危険を感じ町に残ることを決断するのだったそしてアイスバーグは市長としてフランキーはゴロツキをまとめる解体屋として表と裏それぞれがウォーターセブンの顔役となっていった詳しいことは話せんだがお前たちにフランキーを頼んでもいいか
わかった
アクアラグナを越える手段がこっちだついてこい
Yeah, this is where we go to Rocket Man.
Burning his fuse up here alone.
地下道の先に昔使っていた
そこに行けば鳩の野郎を
試作品の海列車
それでもいい俺たちは必ずウソップたちを取り返す
こんなお願いをするのもなんだが
ああいつも俺たちの仲間
Yeah, of course we're gonna help him. He's our friend. Even though we beat him up a little while ago. But yeah, again, the whole situation with that. Let me... Luffy got a cube, so... Yeah, there are things in the game known as cube fragments, and if you collect 3 of them per ability, you can actually level up you can actually increase the strength of your attacks. Let's see here. Sanji's good. Zoro's good. Yeah, that stinks. Yeah, off stream I'm going to see if I can find the find anything that I'm missing. Yeah, I'm hoping that CC is able to join us at some point. Which is a real shame because CC would enjoy all the C-Train stuff.
Yeah, they said they were like had some errands or something though.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll be able to join us soon. Oh, I just now noticed that Fingers isn't here anymore.
Yep, Fingers let us know that they had a dip for something.
あわかった
Basement level 2. I'm gonna go ahead. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to save here. Then I will come back to this save point and do the 20 enemy.
そこの扉だ鍵は俺が持っている
Yeah. Yes, I know Iceberg. I just go straight to the door, but I want to save here first because I need to do the defeat 20 enemies mission for this area before I try coming back because I know.
Oh, can you not come back whenever you want?
if the situation is what I think it is, I likely will not be able to return to Water 7 after I get on Rocket Man. Because Rocket Man is a very peculiar type of sea train, as in it does not have brakes.
I see.
The Rocket Man is a sea train that has like very high acceleration, but they weren't able to figure out the brakes.
That doesn't seem like the best design.
Yeah, that's why it's a
Seems
prototype.
dangerous.
That's why it's the prototype.
I see.
Oh no, Chopper's being killed by the poo gas.
What?
We're still in the sewer.
Oh.
So Chopper's being killed by the poo gas. Anybody here ever watch Freakazoid?
Nope.
Ah, that's such a...
I watched a lot of Fleekazoid, but I haven't seen any Freakazoid.
I'm trying to... Okay, so I guess I have to head this way then.
Peculiar by One Piece standards terrifies me.
Trying to see if the... But yeah. Yeah, the thing is though is that we are not going to go to... We're not going to be... I don't know if we're actually going to be entering into the sea train. Entering into the sea train itself, since it's only Sanji there. Not Sanji, only Usopp there. But there was a ton of stuff that happened with the sea train. Like, for example, Sanji was able to sneak onto the sea train and actually fought off a bunch of Cypherpole agents in there.
Oh.
And he also had a fight with the chef / Cypherpole number 5 agent called Wanze, who specializes in using food to fight. I'm not joking at this point. And
yeah, I see what. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Sanji, and I talked to and I told Aiden. I think both Aiden and Vuly about this a while ago. That there was the fight between there was the fight between Sanji and Wanze that ended with Sanji doing plastic surgery on Wanze's face with his feet. He kicked him so hard it changed his face into a Bishonen character.
I see. You know, I'm starting to see what Kit's saying by peculiar by One Piece standards terrifies me. This is it has some very interesting ideas.
Okay, I have to swap characters. Happily Nico Robin's back, so... Liberate Sanji's area within 1 turn. Okay. I should be able to do that. I'll just drop lightning bolts on everything. There we go. Now I get experience points. Oh, and by the way, there is one thing that I did learn about when it comes to Nami's Climatact, is that it's still called the Sorcery Climatact. It's just that it had upgrades. It just had upgrades to it recently. Like, first of all, I'll go ahead and explain the Climatact for Roshan. The Climatact is a bow staff that's capable of producing 3 different types of bubbles, which are like heat bubbles, cold bubbles, and static bubbles.
Okay.
And Nami, using her knowledge of the weather, is actually able to create weather phenomena using that information.
I see.
For example, like if you mix up enough heat balls and cool balls, you create clouds.
Mhm.
And if you throw a thunderball in there, you actually create a thundercloud.
I see.
And that weapon has been upgraded throughout the entire story. Like the original Climatact was upgraded to the perfect Climatact with... Jeez. Please tell me that I only get one treasure chest key and it opens up all these treasure chests.
So is she like kind of like a black mage, basically?
Pretty much, yes. Yes, Nami would be the black mage, Chopper would be the, like a white mage monk.
Mm-hmm.
Zoro is the warrior, Sanji would be like the straight monk.
Straight monk?
Like 100% stats goes towards monk abilities. But probably about like a lot of the like a good like 20% of those points goes into cooking.
I see.
Then Nico Robin would be the... I was gonna say, Nico Robin's... I don't know what I would call, like, Nico Robin's thing. She would be... What would you call a person who has the ability to bloom hands anywhere she wants? What like, D&D type character would that be?
Bloom hands?
Yes, she has the power of the bloom fruit. She could basically bloom sex offender. Hey, you're technically not wrong. Because
I don't know.
She has the power of the bloom fruit. That means she can bloom body parts anywhere that she wants.
You see, it allows her to take a more hands-on approach.
Okay, I'm gonna have to show off Nico Robin now, don't I? Let's just do Gum Gum Gatling. I'll swap characters around after this. Oh yeah, one rule when it comes to Luffy. You want to be friends with him? Give him food.
I mean, I feel like that's a general rule for a lot of people.
Okay, let's do... Yeah. Actually, wait, there we go. I am going... I have to keep looking around here. Oh, right, I thought that there was less stuff there. I don't see anything there. Is there an enemy down there? Because I heard, like, an enemy, It looks like I should be able to... Yeah, I'm able to climb that, so I might as well take a look down here. I think I went too far. Because I was trying to find... because I thought there was more stuff. Let's see here. Oh, I ended up in another part of Aqua Laguna, not Aqua Laguna, Water 7. But that's not where I was supposed to, but that's not where I'm supposed to go.
Uh-oh.
That's a, yeah, the guys in the weird uniforms are all part of the Frankie family.
I mean, Kit. Okay. Sorry, I'm responding to Kit in chat.
It's been going off.
I mean, you're not totally wrong.
この先だ。この先に海列車がある。少し準備に時間はかかるぞ。
あ、ありがとう。アイスのおっさん。
Thank you,
Now
Mr.
here's the real
Ice.
question. Is Kit gonna offer you any food, Roshan? Or is he gonna leave you out in the cold?
There's Rocket Man.
It would be a little hard for him to do that.
少し時間をくれ。調整する。まあ、嵐を抜けるんだ。何が起きるかわからねえ。細部まで点検しておいた方が。
You may have your fun, Kit.
Get Frankie and Usopp back. Talk to everyone.
Yeah, I hope we're able to give you a good time, Kit.
Okay. I'm gonna save on the next one because I don't know if I'll be able to leave. But let's talk to everyone. Hey, Liam. Oh, by the way, Liam is our resident. Liam doesn't know anything that's going on, so we basically answer questions. She's basically the representation of the audience at this point.
She's you.
She doesn't know anything about anything that's going on here, so she's experiencing this stuff for the first time. Can something this big and heavy really run over water? Don't you know that iron sinks in water? Don't worry, it's a sea train. That's not much of an explanation.
Oh, Luffy.
Oh, Lim, it's One Piece. We don't need explanations.
Where we're going, we don't need explanations.
Yeah.
Wait, does the sea train actually have tracks?
Yes. The tracks float in the water.
Wait, we have an iron train that runs on floating tracks.
Yes.
How do the tracks keep from just floating away?
They have like buoys and stuff to hold. They have like buoys and stuff to hold them in a specific line.
I feel like this is a very bad idea.
Yeah, Luke, I'm sure you know. I'm sure you don't know, but this time we're definitely not flying through the air in Rocket Man. What? This king can fly? I can't wait to see that. Hey, I told you we're not going to fly this time. Luffy, I found a note in the cargo on how to operate Rocket Man. Then we'll leave the steering to you. Oh, you sure? Well, the note is incomplete. Don't blame me if anything happens. Yeah, the note as in, like, warning, there are no brakes. Once you start Rocket Man, you cannot stop for any reason.
I mean, yeah, the song's just that good.
Yeah. By the way, who's going to steer this thing this time? We had Kokoro last time. Oh, right. Granny Kokoro is a character that's not in this. She is a half fishman, or half, not fishman, half mermaid. No, I think she is actually a mermaid. But the funny thing about Granny Kokoro, they're all seeing, like, these are all the mermaids look really, really cute and all this stuff. But Kokoro is so old that there is a point in a mermaid's life where if she gets old enough, the fins that she has actually split off and become like working legs.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh, the old mermaid? Sanji, don't remind me, you idiot! That's the moment my dreams were shattered. Yeah, because Kokoro is the first mermaid that. Yeah, Kokoro is the first mermaid that we all saw.
Hmm.
Doesn't seem like the Frankie family or the Galilog guys are coming with us this time. Well, we'll manage without them. Don't lose to him this time. Yeah, it's my turn to knock out the pigeon guy. Man, Rocket Man is so cool. I wish Iceberg would finish setting it up. Yeah, but this is This is what Chopper looks like in post time skip.
Okay.
Chopper still looks adorable.
This is that guy I've seen in the memes, in like various memes.
Which person
Chopper. Like, I swear I've seen him before.
In various memes?
Yeah. On the internet.
In his wildest dreams.
He just looks familiar. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but he just looks familiar. Even though, like, I haven't watched the show.
In
no matter how much we try to adjust... Yeah, no matter how much we try to adjust it, the steam engine cannot handle the speed.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be...
言ったか。なんだこの音は。いや、声か。
Oh, right. This is the... Oh, right. That whole thing involving the Mary.
お前なのか。おい、なんであいつばてめえ突然現れた。そうか。
Oh, they're actually showing this now. There is a thing involved, like if a ship is very well taken care of, like loved by its crew, it actually gains like a kind of pseudo sapience, where or where it's taken care of by some type of like boat spirit type thing. It's not very well explained, honestly. And but the thing is, though, the ship, the iceberg just, well, you'll see it later because I'm pretty sure it'll play through the exact same scenario.
So the ship's like kind of alive?
Kind of, sort of alive. Kind of, sort of alive, yes. But, like I said, it's not very well explained. But now we have finally made it to Eni's lobby. That's Eni's lobby, the Judiciary Island. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, we don't even go through the entire island. We just show up at the top part here. This is the part where Liam's gonna look into the memory, isn't she? Yep. Time for Nico Robin's backstory. The government burned down the island of archaeologists.
The government?
Yep.
Which? Of this
world
place?
Government. The world government, yes.
Oh, there's a world government.
Just like in real life.
Yeah, the world government, damn it, Kit. The world government went to Ohara, that's the name of the island that she's from, to basically investigate whether or not they were investigating something called the poneglyphs. The poneglyphs are these giant stone blocks that have an ancient language written on them. That in a lot of that details particular portions in history. They were created in a time known as the Void Century, which is basically an entire century worth of worth of history that's just been erased. Very likely the world government does not want that information getting out because it might look bad for them. So what they decided, and basically anybody who investigates the poneglyphs will be like sentenced to death. The explanation that they give, and it actually is a decent explanation, is that the poneglyphs, a lot of the poneglyphs has information regarding ancient weapons, like Pluton that was mentioned earlier. So the information they give out to the public is just like, if anybody is investigating the poneglyphs, they must want to use these ancient weapons to conquer the world, or something like that. But however, the poneglyphs also have information regarding the history of when those tablets were created. And if that information were to get out, it might look bad for the government. So they have a good reason, but it's not their main reason. You know what I mean? And Nico Robin, at this point in the story, is the only one who can read the poneglyphs. Everyone else who could have read them was on Ohara, and they all died. They were all destroyed by that Buster call.